If you watched my last video, anyway, that's just coolant. Don't worry about that. If you watched my last video, you saw that this truck, it didn't look like this. Had a brand new engine in it, had a front end on it, had a face. Right now, it's got no face anymore. And then you're like, who the hell is that guy? That's my new truck. My new baby, but here's the thing. That brand new engine, obviously, it deserves a better home now. I guess I should explain first why this is like this. Well, when I did the engine on it, I knew, okay, the frame's rotten, the box was rotten, I did all those Jimmy rig repairs. Then the fuel started leaking, the brakes blew out, the rear brake lines blew, and I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I put so much time and effort into this truck. So I'm like, all right, it's time for something new. And then, whoa, and then this came out of nowhere. You know, life, when one thing is on its way out, you make room for the new thing. And this is the 96 step side Silverado. Anyway, it's not the main purpose of the video. I'll probably get into this truck in a later video. But it's more about the teardown of this truck is kind of what I'm going for. Gotta get rid of some junk in your life sometimes. No one likes having too much junk, you know? I like having junk, but just not too much. I was thinking we would have a bit of a yard sale. Before it gets too dark, I'll kind of show you what I got to do on the inside of the truck. As you can tell, there's not much left in the truck anymore. That's because I went ahead, I wanted the cluster, I wanted the radio because I put the radio in the new truck. You know how it goes. I have this thing where I want to keep the same radio and just keep transferring it to each vehicle, each truck. On this side, this is from my wideband O2 sensor, which was really expensive. So what I'm going to do is get those wires back. Basically take every part out of here that I want. I want the engine wiring harness because remember my 411 swap PCM is converted in this harness, and it's a valuable harness to have if you want to run a 411 PCM with the old trucks. So I might put it in that other truck as well. But yeah, for now we're just gonna tear some shit apart and have fun with that. Okay, so to get my wiring harness out, it goes into this cigarette lighter area. So I'm gonna have to unbolt this. Get my, I was supposed to say this isn't even mine, this is my buddy Jeremy's, but if he sees the video, he'll see that I borrowed it. If not, then I don't know. I'll let him know that I borrowed it. Not 8mm, 7mm bolts out. That's a 3/8 bit. So, take some of these screws out. Wow. This is a complete fail on my part. Maybe some snips will be better. Alright, that's better. Get that out of there. Okay, what now? I'll figure out how that comes out. Okay, this thing, I thought bolts were holding it in, but apparently not. I forgot how this thing worked, but I'll show you when I get it out. Okay. Where did it go? Okay, these little push clips, that holds in your center ashtray and cigarette lighters. So you gotta take all 4 of them out. There's 4 of them. So there's 2, right? And you got your other 2 right here. You just gotta, I don't even know if I'm in the way of the camera right now, but let's see what we can do. Holy shit, ain't it? I probably should be using a pick or something, but I totally forgot to bring one. Let's see how this footage turns out there. There's another one. All right, Julian. All right. At this point, a couple things here that we're looking at that we need to change. Well, not change, but just remove. So move that. Got my side cutters. So got the cigarette lighters, and then what I want to undo here is my switch. This switch right here, this was controlling the wideband O2 sensor power. So we got to come around to the front and unscrew this. And what will happen is the switch will fall through the back side of the ashtray, which I modified this and drilled this hole so the switch would be in here. But all you got to do is take that out like that. Now we got my switch that we can reuse for the next truck. Come to the back side of this. Oh, we're gonna need the screw piece too. So as far as this goes, I don't really care about this. This is the way the cigarette lighters work. These are the plugs. But what I do need is the wiring harness, which is right here. I'm gonna cut the zip tie like so. And when we remove that, we're left with, this is our wideband wiring harness. So what I have to do now is we're gonna cut this. This is our power supply. We're gonna cut that off. And I had the switch grounded. I'm pretty sure I had it grounded somewhere on the body right here, because as long as it's metal and it's bolted to the frame. So now we're gonna just remove this harness. All right, so that's the wideband wiring harness. Honestly, guys, I was gonna put the clip of me removing the engine harness tonight, but it's getting dark. I'm not exactly sure where the engine harness goes under the dash, because I know it goes into the dash. So we're probably just gonna cut this video here, and we'll continue on later when I have sunlight and time. Take care, guys. Thanks for tuning in.